Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about ILUS. Might break support here. It's a support that held for quite a while. We broke beneath it. We'll see what happens tomorrow because today was the interview with Mr. Buffalo Fireside Chats. I did just finish watching it. Watched it at 1.25x speed just to speed up the process. I'm not, because they kind of drone on and on. So sometimes you just gotta watch some videos at 1.5, 1.25, just to get it over with, get to the point. You know what I'm saying? These guys take an hour and a half to say a whole lot of nothing, if I'm being real with you. So here are the key points. Here is what at least is important to me and the main takeaways from my point of view. There will be no reverse split for Ilus, which we had already assumed, which is why I bought in. I bought in up here at 008. I'll be buying in at 005 if it does come down that low. We'll see how the share price reacts tomorrow. Maybe the podcast today might cause a surge in share price. Maybe not. Who knows? We'll see what happens with that. There are some PRs incoming for QND and Ilus with regards to acquisitions. So, PRs are what move the stock. So maybe those PRs will move Ilus and QND. And there will be an uplist of Ilus before year end. And let's see what else. I took some notes. I'm looking through my notes right now. Nick Link compared Ilus to Berkshire Hathaway, and yeah, that's about it. I don't know why I wrote that. I just wrote compared it to Berkshire Hathaway. They truly believe they're going to be a huge conglomerate, and they keep talking about shareholder value and how the people stuck at 50 cents, 40, 30, 20, 10. Everyone that's in the red right now, they're unhappy. The people that are in the green are happy, and so I forgot what point he was trying to make, but there is no shareholder value in terms of people actually being in the green on all of their shares. But there is value in terms of the business itself because it has been following through on everything, which we already knew. Let's see what else. Look at our Okay, yeah, Nick Link said, "Hey, look at our revenues, look at our numbers. We are undervalued," which doesn't mean much of anything coming from Nick, which rhymes with you know what. But Nick Link, yeah, we can look at a company's numbers all we want. They can call themselves undervalued all they want. I mean, Mullen always does that. They always call themselves undervalued, and look what happened to them. So it doesn't mean it was a whole lot of fluff. This is what I'm not kidding. That whole hour and a half, I'm like, sheesh, just get to the point. And that's why I was watching it at 1.5x speed. Highly recommend watching it at 1.5x speed. It speeds up the process. Not reflected in the share price. They cannot control the share price, which we already know. But I think I've made this point several times. It doesn't matter if the CEO thinks, "Hey, this isn't being what the business is growing. We get it, but the share price isn't reflecting that. That does not mean that it will reflect it in the future. That there's no guarantees in the stock market. But I don't know about you guys, but what do we do here on this channel? We just take advantage of the PRs. They don't drop that many PRs. AITX drops like they drop like on average 10 PRs a month, and on average 2% or 2 out of 100 PRs actually move the share price, which is why they tend to run up maybe 2 to 3 times a year. They have like a 100% plus run. Islands, on the other hand, they have a run up like once a year, maybe twice, but they only drop like one PR a month. So ultimately, that's what we're taking advantage of. We're taking advantage of the headlines. If you want to get in a QAD, there are going to be acquisitions coming, and the uplist is happening. Again, ASNS is the one that skyrocketed. So, think about that for a second. I think that's it. There's no. Oh yeah, investor relations. They don't have an IR professional, uh, so they're thinking about getting one at some point, and that would be good for someone like me because I want the juicy PRs. AITX, like I said, drops PRs like it's no tomorrow, but it's a good idea to have someone constantly putting out content out there. I don't know why Ilus doesn't do this. They could just hire a guy and or a girl or whatever and just have keep us up to date because they really don't do that. AITX does it all the time, and AITX is yeah, I get it. It drops PRs that aren't that hot most of the time, but every now and then one of them sends AITX 300% or 400%. So definitely, I hope they do get an IR professional. I think Ilus sorely needs that. It's ridiculous that the AITX CEO is kind of a little ahead on that front. So let's see what else. I think that's about it. Yeah.